Good morning, good afternoon, or maybe I should say good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world right now. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and join with me to watch this video, the six-figure success formula. Woohoo! That's something we all want to know about, isn't it? My name is Paul Bars from paulbars.com, and as I said, I welcome you. Thank you so much for joining with me. Now, this is an exciting journey. For me, as I record this video now, this is the end result of over 10 years of battlefield practice in the online internet marketing world. This is information that is absolutely essential if you want to enjoy ongoing, long-term success, six-figure success or more when it comes to your internet marketing business, your internet marketing career. However, this video does come with a disclaimer. Here it is. Watching this and listening to this is probably going to be as boring as watching batshit dry on the wall of a cave. Because today we're talking about the numbers. Dum-dum. And I will do everything I possibly can to make this interesting for you. But it is essential that you know about the numbers and how they work in your business. I'll also say up front that I am giving you permission now to redistribute this video. Yes, I want people to see this. I want people to know this. I want people to understand this. I want more and more people to stop spinning their wheels in the mud and come to a point where they can start earning some real serious income. So you're welcome to download it. You're welcome to redistribute it. You're welcome to share it with your lists, with your blog, with your membership sites. Pop it up even on your own YouTube channel where people can get access to it. What you don't have, however, is PLR distribution rights. You cannot make alterations to it. You cannot claim it to be your own. This is stuff that I want to be going out to absolutely everyone. Now here's the question. Is it possible? Is it possible really to be earning a six-figure income, $100,000 a year or more? What do you think? Can it be done? Well, like I said earlier, the numbers tell the whole story. And today we're going to look at the different ways, many different ways of actually achieving this. I mean, it's easy. Hey, we could just sell, 10 times, $10,000 products. That'll give us $100,000, won't it? Of course it will. We could also just maybe sharpen that a little and $25,000 products. There's $100,000 right up front. This is easy stuff, isn't it? $2,000 products? Of course, but maybe we could just go a bit down if you don't feel like you could sell $1,000. You only need to sell 100 of them, and there's your $100,000. In this video, I'm going to show you a number of the problems, however, that people come across while trying to make money online. Because most of us don't sell $1,000 products, $2,000, $5,000, certainly not $10,000. We don't feel we've got that much value to offer. Often we don't feel like, well, people aren't going to spend that much money. So what we do is we sell at various price points in different marketplaces. $27, $47. If we're lucky, we might have a good product. $97. Now look, there are many different pricing points. Yes? Of course. These are the samples that I'll be looking at today and how the numbers actually work. And we'll take a closer look at these and how they all come together. So let's look at this, the numbers, the $100,000 mark, six-figure success. You got your pen and paper handy? I certainly hope so, because I'd like you to take a closer look at this a little while later. If you're selling a $97 product, if you want to earn $100,000, you're going to have to sell 1,031 of them in the year. Now, let me just say that what I'm talking about here is round figure numbers. Okay, I think it's actually 1,030.5 or 0.6 or something like that. That's not really possible. But we're just going to work in round figure numbers. At all times, as I give you these numbers, I have rounded up. Because if we only sold 1,030 of them, well, you'd come short of that $100,000 mark. So I make it 1,031. Is that fair enough? Do you think that's okay? Good, because at $47, you need to sell 2,028 of them. $27, 3,704. But what if we took a closer look to that and actually broke that down by month and by week? This is the stuff. It's worthwhile knowing. You see, a $97 product, I mean, this is a reasonable product of reasonable quality. If you want to sell 1,031 of them throughout the year, you divide that, of course, by 12, which means you need to sell 86 of them each month. Now, if you take that 1,031 divided by 52 weeks in a year, it averages up, rounding up, of course, to 20 a week. Not too hard, is it? But what if it's just a $47 product? Well, there's 2,128 of them, which means you've got to sell 178 every month or 41 a week. But some people just don't feel that they have the confidence to sell even a $47 product. They don't think they've got enough to add value to somebody's life that's worth $47. So they shrink that price down to, let's make it $17. No, we'll go with the $27 one. You need to sell 72 of them a week if you're going to make and earn $100,000 a year. So what about those who do the dime sales? Imagine how hard this would be. I want you to think about this just for a moment. These are the numbers we looked at earlier. But what about the dime sale, the $7 product? In order to make $100,000, a six-figure income in a year, you're going to need to sell 14,286 of these each and every year. 1,192 a month. 275 of them a week. Oh my goodness. That's a tough call. I mean, that is a tough call. No question about it. But we're forgetting something. Yes, this is the second mistake that most people make. They forget about the affiliate commissions. Now, if you're going to be doing this through affiliates and you're going to be giving away 50% commission, you need to double these numbers, folks. This is where the truth of reality settles in, because if you're selling a $97 product, you're not earning $97. You're only going to earn $48.50. Yeah? And I'm not going to be taking out merchant account fees and stuff like that here. This is just the bare basic numbers. See, if it's a $47 product, you're only earning $23.50. It just doesn't work. If you're selling a $27 product, you're not making $27. You're only earning $13.50 each and every time. And the same applies to the $7 dime sale. $3.50. Oh, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, man, guess what? I've got to sell 275 of these products because I'm earning $3.50 each. No, you're not. You need to double the sales volume because, the $97 product, if you're only earning $48.50 off each one, you actually need to double that and sell 40 of them a week. The same applies to the $47. It's not a $47 product. That might be what you're selling it for, but you're not getting that much out of it. You're only getting $23.50, which means you need to sell 82 of them a week. And like I said, that's just rounded up to the next one. I think it was 81.25 products per week. Well, that's kind of difficult. So I rounded up to 82. Oh, dear. Let's look at these numbers. What happens as the price of the product goes down and down and down? If you're into this dime sale because you're too damn scared to sell something of any value, you need to sell 550 of those suckers a week if they're like $7 each just to make your six-figure income. Now, let me just throw in a little disclaimer here. I know there are some great businesses out there who actually do specialize in the dime sale thing, in selling low-ticket, low-price, some of them are okay quality products. Okay. But I've studied and I've looked and I know people who run these businesses, and this is not the area for the newbie to get into. Oh my goodness, no. Not at all. So there's our numbers. There's our numbers with the 50% standardized affiliate commission. But I've got to ask you a question. What about those who, they're really, really, really eager to make some sales and get some affiliates. So therefore, they jack up their affiliate commissions to 75%. What happens to them? Well, very simply, they've got to sell more again. Look at these numbers, all right? Your $97 product, you're not earning $97, you're only earning $24.25, which means you've got to sell 344 of them a month, or 80 a week in round figures. Your $47 product, you've just increased your sales volume quota. You need to sell 164 of them a week. And the numbers continue and the numbers continue. Here we get down to the dime sale one. Look at that. 1,099 sales a week. If you're planning on going into this market, you need to be really, really careful. Just because it sounds good, you might think, hey, if I sell this product really, really cheaply, and hey, if I give away as much affiliate commission as I can possibly bear, that's going to work. Well, no, that's not going to work. Look at the numbers. 1,099. Heck, I might as well have just written 1,100 of them a week. What's that a day? That's a shitload. That's what that is. So then what do we say to that? Very simply this. Oh, my goodness. You've got to be insane to set out with this as a business model. So even at the industry standard of a 50% affiliate commission, selling at the industry standard, this is the average, $47 product, you're going to need to sell 356 of those every single month to make your six figures. All right, that's your $47 product, 50% commissions. Now, of course, you're only earning $20.50. Gets a bit more difficult, doesn't it? There's the numbers. That's the way it works. So the other option that we have, of course, is to consider the multiple site model. Perhaps, okay, Paul, this is a bit difficult. Maybe I don't think I can do that off, 82 sales every single week off one website. So what about multiple sites? Well, see, the thing is, folks, the numbers don't actually change. No, because, well, to make your $100,000, $47, 50% commission, you still need to sell 4,256 of them every single year. That's just the fact. The numbers tell the whole story. So that's exactly the same, isn't it? 356 sales a month, 82 a week. Maybe what we should do is just break that down a little bit, though, just so we can get the picture, because I'm looking at all the different options here. I want to show you what works, I want to show you what doesn't work, and then I will show you at the end a solution to all of this. 4 different options. Let's have a look at the multiple site model here. So if one site requires these numbers, these are the numbers we've just looked at. What about 5 sites? Well, that's got to be fairly simple. So we take the 852 per year, or 41 sales a month across 5 sites. Well, that's only 17 sales each per week. Much, much easier. Wouldn't you agree? What about the 10-site model? Well, that means each site now only needs to make 426 sales a year. 9 a week. Oh, that's getting much easier. And you can see where this is going, can't you? After a while, you set up a network of websites, 20 different sites, 20 different individual products, and so on. We're now finally down to 4 sales a week each. Can you see where that's going? But the problem is, and this is the truth, most people can't even do 4 sales per week for one product on a regular basis, let alone 20. You've heard these words before. Houston, we have a problem. And it gets worse. It gets much, much worse. Because looking back at these numbers which we covered earlier, what happens if you're running an affiliate program? How many visitors or subscribers might it possibly take to get those kinds of numbers? Okay, 82 sales per week. Just doubled again because of the affiliate program. But when we look at visitors, when we look at subscribers, not everyone buys, do they? Are you ready for this? Let's have a look just how many visitors it will take, and we'll look at the required 356 sales per month. Now, we're assuming a 3% conversion. This is just in the mid-range there somewhere, okay? You would need 11,860 prospective customers. Prospect customers, we call them. Okay, these are what you probably call targeted customers. They're not laser-focused. These are just, we're in the right marketplace. They come to your site to purchase, say, some football products because they're interested in football. But if they're interested in fairy tea parties and they end up on your football website, they're not prospective customers. So I'm talking about 11,860 actually in the market, right marketplace prospective customers to your site every month. So, what about the reality of it though? Let's have a quick look at that. At a very average, this is reality for most people. Now, if you're watching this, you're thinking 1% conversion. Paul, come on. I do better than that. Wouldn't get out of bed for 1% conversion. I wouldn't get out of bed for 1% conversion either, but then I've been getting up for a long time. I know how this works. Most people, however, do get out of bed for less. See, at 1% conversion, you'd need 35,000 something prospects to your site each and every month. And of course, most people, here's the average, this is the truth, wakey wakey. If you're listening to this and you're going, yeah, but that's not me, well, you're not in the average. You're already earning some income. Fantastic. I'll help take you to the next level shortly. But for everyone else who's watching this who fights to make their first sale, their regular sales every single day, every single week, most people are lucky to just get a 0.3 conversion. Of course, I feel like just pulling the knife out of my back, because that would be over 100,000 visitors per month, every month, required to make such numbers work. So let's look at that now with the 20-site model. And we'll take that average there, 3,500 across 20 sites. 1,780 monthly visitors each. Can I hear a sigh of relief? Now it feels a little bit more possible, doesn't it? So that's one of the keys that I gave you. It's possible to do it that way if you set up everything on autopilot, but it's not the key. Let's have a quick look at this. One of the keys to success. We're talking about six-figure success here. We're talking about these numbers that I'm using as examples only. This isn't a perfect world, and we don't live in a perfect world. The choice is this. You can check your own numbers to see how you're going, or you can in advance choose your own numbers. Personally, I believe that choosing is much, much better. I believe that setting your goals in advance is far better than waiting to see how things just turn out. So let's get started and see what happens with that. I'm going to suggest from today that you really, really, really begin to take control in your business, to not just wish, not just want, but to actually do it. Because when we choose, we are no longer swayed by the wind. We take hold of the reins. How do we do that? We improve the model. You see, look, here's the truth. It is far easier to make your six figures, your $100,000, selling a $500 product than it is a $47 product. Come on, 400 sales versus 4,000 plus. That's using the 50% affiliate commission model. Come on, man. Of course it's easier. And of course it's also far better to have a 5% conversion than a 1% conversion, yeah? Because when we choose, we are no longer swayed by the wind. This is what I want you to grasp hold of. We can make these things happen in our business. We can make it happen. At 5%, instead of needing, 35-something thousand visitors a month to your $47 product site, at 5%, you can achieve that six-figure success with only a little over 7,000. So I wonder. It makes me wonder, what if it was possible? What if it was possible to get a higher conversion ratio than that? Oh, wouldn't that just make a big difference? So let's look at some real numbers. 1% conversion on a $47 product, 50% affiliate commission. We've done this beforehand. We ran the numbers. We saw it requires 35-something thousand visitors to make the required 356 sales a month. Are you with me? I really hope you are. I'm trying to go through this in a logical step. Now, at a 3% conversion, you'd need only 12,000-something monthly visitors, yeah? 5%, of course, is less. We did this just before, 7,120. It's getting easier. 10% conversion. Oh, this is getting sweet. You'd only need 3,560 people to stop by your website in that month. At a 15% conversion, you'd only need 2,373. This is getting sweet. This is what I like about this stuff, because imagine if you could actually make that happen. Well, see, here's the thing. You can. What about 20% conversion? What about 25%? Now, my best so far, and I know others who've done more, my best is 28% conversion. Forget about 3, 5, or 10. I don't even get out of bed for that these days. But the question is, how do you do that? You're probably thinking, well, sales copy. If I write better sales copy, I'll be able to do this. Well, no. That's part of it, but it's not all of it. Here's how we do it. Starting today, I want you to shift focus. I want you to shift your focus, because most people place the focus on where they get their traffic, instead of placing focus on the relationship with that traffic. Oh, it's a vital, vital difference. I want you to change the way that you think in your business. Most people place major focus on their subscriber numbers, but not on the communication with the subscribers, with the one, writing to just that one person. Let me say this. Do I even need to read what's on the screen right now? Offer, offer, offer. It is not communication. It is not communication. Let me put this to you another way. Offer, offer, offer is not communication. Do you get that? Do you understand that? Blasting your ad out to your people again and again and again, that is not communication. Communication is a two-way street. It involves you, it involves them. It's a question-answer process. It's a listen. It's a respond to their concerns. So then, from now, I'm going to assume that you're taking and you're heeding my advice. And you're wondering, how many subscribers then do I need if I communicate with these people, if I build a relationship with them, rather than just talk to them? I listen, respond, and talk with them. How many subscribers do you need? Learn this phrase. You will earn your income in direct proportion to the amount of value that you give to your subscribers. You see, with a good subscriber list, you can easily, I should have written that in there 10 times. You can easily achieve a 10% conversion from your quote-unquote sales pages. But, oh dear but, a 10% conversion, as we showed earlier, actually does not equal 3,560 visitors for that month. Oh dear, oh dear. Why not? Here's another one of those reasons why people fail in their business. Even if they know the numbers thus far, why not? Not everyone's going to click on your ad. Sorry, doesn't always work that way. You see, the averages vary from 1 to 3 to 1 to 8. And matter of fact, the same list can produce different results at different times of the year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with an average of 1 to 5 click-throughs off your e-sign, off your advertisement, off whatever, the people that you have a relationship with. You're not just sending it out, you're talking with them, you're communicating with them. And we'll use our previous model and we'll run the numbers just as we have beforehand. Let's have a look. Remember, not everyone's going to click on your ad, but our target income is $100,000 a year. Yes? Is that what we want? Yes. So, this is what we did before, the $47 product, 50% affiliate commission. We're giving that much away. Requires how much? 35,600 visitors per month to make the required 356 sales per month at 1%. We ran these numbers earlier, but at 10%, it's only 3,560. Much easier. A 10% conversion rate, much, much easier. What about the subscriber numbers? Let's have a quick look. 10% conversion requires 3,560. Okay. But if only 1 in 5 actually click your ad to view the offer, then that means, of course, you need to get your ad in front of 17,800 people. Can you see where that comes from? 5 times 3,560, only 1 in 5 click. This is giving us a look at what we need to do. Now, of course, that could be, what, just one e-sign ad, either in your e-sign or if you don't have that many people, in somebody else's one who communicates with their people. It could be one joint venture, a partner saying, would love to. And if you pay for the ad, might cost you $400, but you know if you've run your numbers that you're going to earn 365 sales at $23.50 each on the joint venture, and there's $8,500 return. Of course, however, what if it was your list, your product, and you weren't sending this out through somebody else? You wouldn't be giving away that 50%. And you wouldn't just be earning a measly $23.50 per sale. You'd earn the full $47. Therefore, you'd only need a solid list yourself of around 9,000 people. Okay, I'm allowing for a couple of extra sales coming in here, there from various affiliates, but around 9,000 people. That's a goal. That's a target for you. So, the good thing about subscribers versus visitors is when you look after your subscribers, you can build a solid subscriber base that you can then keep with them and grow on that and build on that each and every month. You give them value, you give them value, you give them value. You don't give them offer. That's not a good subscriber list. You ask them questions and you listen to what they've got to say. So let's now run the other numbers. $47 product. This is your own $9,000 subscribers. Okay, so 9,000 subscribers. You communicate with them. 1 in 5 click through at a 10% conversion. There's your numbers there. 9,000 divided by the 5 equals 1,800 clicks. 1,800 clicks with a 10% conversion equals 180 sales. 180 sales, $47 equals 8,460. You've just made for that month. Of course, 8,460 times 12 months. If you did the same thing every month, there's your 6 figures. Ding, 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 ding. I can just hear the bell starting to ring, because when I first realized this, I thought, it's possible. I had a goal. I had something that I could reach for, a target. Rather than just running blind, I could start to create my own numbers and set my own sail. Of course, if you have a $97 product, using the same numbers, 1 in 5 click, 10% conversion, there's $17,460 for the month, which if you did that every month, you'd be earning over $200,000 a year. Oh, sweet. But there's a problem. Yes. And this is number 4 I think we're up to now. This is where some other people go wrong. Because can we really expect people to be spending $97 every single month? Well, probably not. I would suggest no. I mean, I've got the money, and I don't even bother doing that because there's so much stuff out there that just doesn't work. Not every month. Not for the full 12 months. So maybe you could package that up. Look at it this way. This is the way I used to think a long time ago. I thought, well, what if I just, sold a $500 product each year to each of these people? But of course, then the conversions went down from even 10% to 1.5%. Oh dear, that was a problem. Which meant my 1,800 clicks converting at 1.5% was only 27 sales. And we saw right up front that even at $500, we need at least 400 of them a year. So I got to ask the question, what's the solution? I mean, all I've done is I've showed you all these things that just don't work. It's just difficult. What is the solution? There are 4 of them, and each of them work like a charm. Number 1 is the Guru product model, and I've studied this in fine detail, and I've lived this as well, so I know that it works. And I'm going to reveal it to you in the next video in this series. Another is what I call the Product Masters model. This is the one that took me 7 years to develop, to realize this works if you're prepared to put in the effort. And oh my goodness, this is sweet. It's not as easy as number 1, but it certainly can be done. Number 3, this is the one most people try to grab hold of. It's called the affiliate promotion model, and I'll be showing this to you also in another video. Matter of fact, I'm putting together videos for each and every one of these models. And of course, number 3, the affiliate promotion model. When people are first entering into this industry, they figure that the only way they can make money is selling other people's products, but I tell you, it's a hard slog if you don't know what I'll be showing you in this particular video. And of course, number 4, my all-time favorite. Oh yeah, this is sweet. The membership site model. This is just glorious. It's the only way I can possibly explain it. It's my personal favorite. And in this series, the 6-figure success formula, I will show to you each and every one of those step by step. I will run the numbers for you and show you what you need to be doing so you can begin to set your own style. And you can stop being swayed by the wind and stop running around and spinning your tires in the mud, because now after 10 years of coaching and mentoring and training people, I am sick and tired of people asking, but how? But how? It's not that easy. I'll show you the how, and then we'll set your sail for a better future. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to sign off here, grab myself some coffee, come back and keep recording these. Get your pen and paper handy. Take a break now because I've got some exciting stuff to show you. Talk to you again soon. This is Paul Bars from paulbars.com, signing off. Bye-bye.